I only went to the Alien Infirmary because of a mild concussion. That's how it started. Not because I was brave. Not because I was chosen. Not because humanity stood on the brink of extinction. Because I slipped. The docking ring of Outpost K-47 had artificial gravity fluctuations after a pirate skirmish, and I misjudged a step. Next thing I knew, I was face first against a bulkhead and seeing double. Standard protocol, my commander had said. You're getting checked out. So there I was, Lieutenant Aaron Hayes of the United Earth Diplomatic Fleet, sitting on an examination platform inside an alien medical wing that looked more like a bioluminescent cathedral than a hospital. The species running the facility were called the Elyrians.
Tall,
Luminous, graceful, and biologically confusing. Their skin carried faint, glowing patterns beneath the surface, shifting with emotional states. Their eyes were silver, reflective, almost liquid in appearance. Their voices carried layered harmonics, like two tones speaking at once. They had been Earth's allies for exactly 8 months, which meant we were still figuring each other out, including medical vocabulary. That part would become important. The beginning. The infirmary air smelled faintly metallic, like rain before a storm. Translucent partitions separated patients, and hovering instruments emitted soft chimes as they scanned for irregularities. An Elyrian nurse approached my platform. She was taller than me by at least half a foot, her uniform flowing like liquid light. The name glyph above her shoulder translated roughly to Salith. You sustained cranial impact, she said, her voice layered and calm. Yes, I replied. Just a bump. I'm fine. She tilted her head. You are fine.
yes,
Fine. Her luminous markings pulsed faintly blue. Curiosity, if I remembered correctly. You present symptoms of neural instability. It's just a headache. Her fingers hovered near my temple, emitting a soft scanning field. You are experiencing discomfort. Yeah, I admitted. But I'm okay. I don't need anything serious.
she paused.
You require no stabilization serum? No, no serum, I said quickly. I just need something mild. She blinked slowly. Clarify. Just something standard, I said. Nothing intense. I'm not dying or anything. Her marking shifted, a soft pinkish hue this time. Standard for a bonded partner, she murmured. What? But before I could elaborate, she reached for a sleek crystalline injector resting on a nearby tray. It glowed faintly violet. That's not necessary, I said quickly. You have indicated you are fine and require only what is standard, she replied calmly. This is our standard stabilizing serum for husbands of Elyrian partners. My brain tried to process that sentence. Wait, what? But she moved with elegant efficiency. A brief pressure against my neck. A soft hiss. And then, warmth. Not painful. Not sharp. Just warmth. Spreading outward from the injection site like liquid sunlight. She stepped back. It is done. I stared at her. What exactly did you just inject me with? She looked faintly puzzled. You requested standard husband protocol. I did not request husband protocol. You stated you were fine, she replied. Yes. In Illyrian linguistics, she explained gently, to declare oneself fine in a medical context implies bonded resilience, an assurance given primarily by mates who trust shared stabilization. My stomach dropped. You thought I was your husband? Her silver eyes widened slightly. You are not. No. A long pause. Her skin shifted from pink to a rapidly flickering gold.
Oh,
The serum. At first, nothing dramatic happened. No explosions. No seizures. No sudden tentacle growth. Just warmth. Then clarity. The dull ache behind my eyes vanished completely. My senses sharpened. I could hear the hum of the station's core reactor 3 decks below. I could see microscopic variations in the glow patterns along Salatha's arms. What did that do? I asked carefully. She checked her diagnostic panel. It enhances neural resilience, metabolic efficiency, and cross-species bonding stability. Bonding stability? For Elyrian human unions, she clarified. I'm not in a union. Her markings flickered uncertainly. It also enhances immune response and cognitive processing. I slid off the examination platform. I feel really good. Of course, she said. A faint alarm chimed in the distance. Before either of us could react, the infirmary lights shifted to emergency red. Station alert, an automated voice announced. Unknown pathogen detected in docking sector 3. All medical personnel initiate containment protocol. Salath turned sharply toward the main corridor. Pathogen. The doors hissed open. 2 human technicians staggered in, skin flushed, breathing erratic. I don't feel so. One began before collapsing. Salath moved instantly. Scanning beams activated. Her markings shifted to urgent crimson. This pathogen is adapting rapidly, she said. It appears engineered. Engineered, meaning sabotage. Possibly biological warfare. Within minutes, reports flooded in. Multiple species affected. Human, Elyrian, even the reptilian Korth. Symptoms varied wildly. High fevers. Neurological confusion. Cellular destabilization. I felt nothing. Perfectly stable. Salath glanced at me. You are unaffected. Guess I'm lucky. She stared at her scanner, then at me. No, she said slowly. You are not lucky. The middle. The pathogen spread through the station like wildfire. Within an hour, half the docking ring was under quarantine. Joint task forces scrambled to identify the source. Salath ran scan after scan on my blood sample. Her luminous patterns shifted through shades I hadn't seen before. This is impossible, she whispered. What is? The serum. What about it? It is counteracting the pathogen. Well, that's good, right? It was not designed to. She pulled up a hollow display. I stared at swirling molecular structures. The husband stabilization serum enhances compatibility between Elyrian and human biology, she explained. It strengthens cellular communication pathways. Okay. The pathogen attacks by disrupting those pathways. I blinked. So, because your serum improved them, it created resistance. We stared at each other. You accidentally vaccinated me, I said. Yes. A beat. And I might be the only immune human on the station. Her markings shifted to brilliant white. Aw. You are. The race against time. The Command Council convened emergency talks. Elyrian biologists, human medical officers, and Korth analysts crowded the strategy chamber. The pathogen was synthetic, built to destabilize multi-species environments. It targeted biological incompatibilities and amplified them. In other words, it was designed specifically to fracture alliances. And it was working. But my blood sample told a different story. The serum created adaptive harmonization, Salath explained to the council. Lieutenant Hayes' cellular matrices stabilized rather than fractured. The human admiral turned toward me. You're saying his immune response is uniquely fortified? Yes. The Korth representative hissed thoughtfully. Then extract the relevant compound and replicate it. Salath hesitated. It is not so simple. Why not? The serum bonds partially with the recipient's neurochemistry. It is customized at injection. All eyes shifted to me. You're telling me I'm a one-of-a-kind science experiment, I said. Yes, Salath replied softly. The pathogen death toll was rising.